Jireba has paused to say goodbye to his illustrious son and Inspector General of the Ghana Police Service from a more courteous time in a rare moment of national unity. Police honor guards escorted former Inspector General of the Ghana Police Service, Peter Tinganeban Namfuri, as he departed for the final time in Nayelpue Park, where he was ensconced as the paramount chief of Jireba 16 years ago, with his casket draped in Ghana Police Service colors. The body of the fourth chief of Jireba for 3 days had lied in repose at the park, with locals passing by to pay their last respect. It was a sequel to the burial mass held at the forecourt of the State House in Accra on Wednesday. The choreographed spectacle of a state funeral felt apt for a rich life encompassing the highest levels of Ghana's public service, a life that ended only 3 months ago. Arguably, there have never been such an event of such importance in the region, where invitations have been accepted with such alacrity since the funerals of Cardinal Richard Kunye Bawop at the start of the year and Emma Sarah Chinewale, mother of Supreme Court Judge Justice Yoni Kulendi, in 2020. Mind you, Sir Peter Tengenebon Namfuri was a teacher, lawyer, director of the Bureau of National Investigations, BNI, now NIB, Inspector General of the Ghana Police Service, and Paramount Chief. The list of invitations, therefore, varies all fabrics of the society that he lived and worked with. DCOP retired Augustine Janine worked as aide-de-camp and executive secretary to him when he was at the BNI and IGP respectively. Though he hails from the Asante region, but upon retirement is based in Accra, traveled over 800 kilometers to Jireba to see the final resting place of his former boss.
The relationship of such that he became like a father and his son. So wherever he goes, everybody says, "You are father, you are father, you are father, you are father." So even when the unfortunate thing happened, I was the first person they called. So there was no way I would stay in Accra or Kumasi without coming to see him off. Because I'm like a son, and all his children call me uncle.
On the front row and at the VIP days, his Minister for Interior, Ambrose Zeri, representing President Akufo-Addo, sandwiched by Upper Soldier Minister Dr. Hafiz Bin Sali and IGP Dr. George Akufo-Dampare, former IGP Mohammed Al-Hassan, and wife of Speaker of Parliament Alice Ayonas Babin sat at the extreme ends of the row. Members of the opposition National Democratic Congress, NDC, whose reign he became IGP, were also present and led by the party's campaign manager of the 2020 elections, Professor Joshua Alabi, and the country's longest-serving defense minister, Alhaji Idrisu Mahama. The main celebrant of the burial mass was a peer and a schoolmate of the former IGP, Bishop Emeritus Dr. Paul Memele. Ambrose Zeri then delivered the speech of the president, lacing it with his personal account of the late IGP, urging the youth to emulate his exemplary life.
Sir Peter Nafuri, former IGP, who before then was the director of BNI, contributed immensely to the peace and security at the time he held office, and that Ghana owes him the recognition for the great work that he did, and that his name in the history of Ghana will be written in gold.
It however turned emotional when the casket was to be closed. Close family members, especially his sons and daughters, wept uncontrollable and unknowingly even formed a blockade